Welcome to Barefoot TV, a weekly online TV program which provides you with easy access to knowledge, wisdom and guidance from myself and other experts, leaders and spiritual advisors to support you in connecting, transforming and growing with all things love, soul and spirit in your everyday lives. If you are watching for the first time, I am Leanne the Barefoot Medium. I'm an international medium, channel, twin flame, transformational coach and author. I am absolutely passionate about providing you with the opportunity to access practical knowledge and guidance, as well as tools and techniques you can use in your everyday lives to embrace what you love and what brings you into connection with your joy so you can be more of your authentic self. Now, sit back, kick off your shoes, relax and enjoy this episode of Barefoot TV, where I bring you direct guidance and messages, as well as healing, activations and downloads from the Twin Flame Collective, Masters and Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine around the Twin Flame journey for the 9th to the 22nd of July 2018. Specifically in this episode, we will be bringing you information about the key to unconditional love, which is acceptance, and how you can let go of any resistance, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, confusion, distrust, and release all of those beautiful blockages, obstacles that in reality you've created and you're also the opportunity to solve, to bring you into union with your twin flame, as well as provide you with guidance about where the opportunities are for you to stay in flow and embrace love and joy along the way to union. So let's first start with what is the key to unconditional love. Now, those of you in your twin flame journey may have experienced what is known as judgment. Now, judgment is a fear-based energy. And it's when we step into our ego mind or our fear about making a judgment or a projection about what someone else or ourselves are doing. And often it's about right or wrong, good or bad, and we judge whether we're in a space of should be doing better, should be doing this. So all those expectations that come along with your journey. Now, judgment and acceptance, which is the key to unconditional love, cannot exist at the same time. We cannot love and judge at the same time, because judgment really is about shunning or saying something is wrong or pushing it away. It's about separation, resistance, not worthy, fear, control. So when we step into judgment of something, and we all do it, so it's important to accept when you've stepped into judgment and to really allow yourself to just be, accept it and breathe and release it. Okay, and we will talk a little bit about how you can move through any resistance or any blockages that are created through judgment. Now, when we resist what currently is, we're not in the moment, we're not in our heart space, we're in our head, ego, brain, our fear, okay, which creates the resistance, the obstacles, the blockages, the hurdles, the challenges. And from a soul's perspective, we will go through challenges and hurdles and obstacles at times because it's part of our journey. as a soul. We cannot never experience challenges and obstacles. So it's just really important how you react and respond to them, okay? So what we want to be doing is noticing and being in the present moment around when you step into judgment of self, others, your situation, or your experiences. And release the expectations around what you should or should not be doing, or what another should or should not be doing, or how your experience or situation should be. So be present to when you use the word should, because it tells you that there are expectations there, whether they're from yourself or projections that you've taken on from family, friends, teachers, society as a whole of where you should be, okay? So just notice when you step into expectation and when you're using that word should, and really sit back and ask yourself, is that an expectation from yourself, and is that something you want to continue making true? Is it an expectation from someone else, and is it something you want to continue making true? And if it isn't, make a conscious choice to let that go and to create a new story around what you will do. Okay? So replace should with will. And if you're unable to replace the should with the will, then you really need to sit back and ask yourself whether it's something you really want. Okay? Now, when we go into acceptance of where we're at, it creates consistency in love. When you're able to create that consistent, unconditional love within yourself, by accepting yourself unconditionally and consistently, then that brings that energy and that vibration to you. It means that others will be consistent in their love for you. It will mean that others are consistent in their acceptance of you. Rather than judging, resisting, shunning, separation. And I hear a lot in the twin flame community about separation, and how someone's twin flame is not with them and that they're not speaking to them, not communicating. That's separation and that's judgment. So move into unconditional love for self and acceptance of self, acceptance of where you're at in the journey. And when you do that, and when you're consistently creating love for self, there is no separation. It's simply an illusion of fear. It's a vibration that you can come into acceptance and unconditional love of. Now, when you're able to embrace acceptance and unconditional love, it brings you into awareness and consciousness of your words, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And it brings you into that awareness and consciousness of what you're putting out there, which means what you're attracting back. And what is it that you want to attract back? Is it unconditional love and acceptance? Or is it resistance, separation, unworthiness, and being shown that by another? Is it fear? Is it control? Is it challenges, obstacles, hurdles, resistance? What is it that you wish to attract back? Because what you put out there is what you get back. Like attracts like. Okay? It's the law of the universe. So if you're receiving something back, then you have to really sit back and ask yourself what's in your vibration. And are you conscious of it? Are you aware of it? And are you willing to accept that it's in your vibration and unconditionally love it so that you can move through it and heal it? Okay? So unconditional love is about loving without condition. Without condition. If you're conditional upon having someone else in your life or having someone express love and joy and happiness or acceptance of you, then you're conditional upon an external being. If you are attached to having an experience, a situation work out in a particular way, then that's control, and it's not unconditional love. You need to be able to love and accept in ways that free people to be and do all of what their soul desires. And that includes yourself. When we love unconditionally and without condition, it is pure. It is expressive. It is healing. Love heals all. It unifies us. It brings us into union and connection with our own soul. First and foremost, it brings us into connection and union with our twin flame soul. In that journey, it brings us into union and connection with the divine, with God, with universe, with source, whatever it is that you refer to it as. And it is supportive. It is encouraging, it's uplifting, it's joyful, it's happy. Anything else is conditional. It's resistance, it's fear, it's expectation, it's control. Let it go. Free yourself from the conditions that you're attached to. Okay, and flow with your joy, with your happiness, with your love unconditionally, and accepting everything that comes your way as an opportunity for you to grow into more love for self. That's what the twin flame journey is all about. Now, when you are conscious of your choices in each and every moment, it allows you to shift and transform your experiences and to be the expression of love that you are. Choose to see the divine in yourself and in others. Celebrate their goodness where they are in their journey. Celebrate it, accept it, give thanks for it, for the awareness. If you're feeling like you're in separation, then give thanks for it, because there's an opportunity for you to move into more soul growth in other areas and in other ways, and to heal and transform and shift whatever patterns, stories or things from your past that may be still playing out vibrationally. Everything is an opportunity for growth into more unconditional love and acceptance for self. So consciously choose to be aware in every moment of your day and make a choice to see the divine in every single being, yourself, in every situation, every circumstance, every experience. Choose to see the divine. Choose to see love. Choose to move into acceptance of everything that you're experiencing. And that will allow you to shift and transform and move through and flow through any resistances or obstacles with more joy, peace, and fulfillment in your everyday life. So that's a little bit about the guidance from the Twin Flame Connect Collective for this moment. What I want to step into right now is sharing with you some cards about what the experiences may be in the next few weeks for those of you on your twin flame journey, so that you have a bit of a universal heads up on what might be coming your way, and you can flow through it with more acceptance and unconditional love. So I'm going to be using my Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck to bring through some guidance for the Divine Masculine first, about what are the challenges or hurdles that they may be experiencing at the moment, what are the opportunities, and then we'll move into the Divine Feminine in the same way. and 1 card for union. So for the Divine Masculine, what is the challenges or hurdles in the next 2 weeks? Okay, and we have the Page of Cups here. Now the words that come with this are easy, relaxed, open, spontaneous, opportunity, it's time, take a step and have faith. Wow, so in the opportunity position, the challenge position, I feel like the Divine Masculine is really in a place of strength. I feel like I want to talk about there may be some challenges or hurdles around having faith and taking or having the courage to take that leap of faith and take that next step. And that they may be trying to move into opening their heart a little bit more so that they can really step into their journey around unconditional love and acceptance. So there may be some challenges or obstacles in the next few weeks for some of the Divine Masculine around having that courage to take the leap of faith and to open their heart. So be patient. Take a deep breath. Let go of the resistance and the control and just step in. Okay, what are the opportunities for the Divine Masculine in the next few weeks? And I really want to come into this card here. Wow, the Page of Wands. Okay, and the words that go with this are reflecting, surrender, detach, let go, release the past, growth and confidence. So these cards really do go together. So what I'm feeling is there's an opportunity for the Divine Masculine to really let go of the past and to move through some of those past hurts and challenges that they may have experienced that really dented their confidence or their feelings of self-worth. And so what I'm feeling is that they're really holding on to how far they've come with their growth, and that they know that they're worthy, and that they know that they're valued and supported, and that they've got this. So it goes beautifully with the challenge around opening up and having the courage to step forward. And so really what I'm hearing is that the Divine Masculine is working on having the courage and the confidence to take that leap of faith into unconditional love, into feeling supported, into acceptance of self. Okay, and so I'm hearing the words, whether they can be a provider, and that's within yourself as well. Because we all have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy within us. So if there's an aspect of your own Divine Masculine that feels like you can't provide, then step into taking a risk and taking a leap of faith, and ask the Divine, ask the universe, ask Source, ask God to really strengthen and give you confidence with your leap of faith. Okay, it's time. Take that next step. Beautiful cards. Okay, Divine Feminine. Let's see what the challenges or obstacles may be for the Divine Feminine in the next couple of weeks. And what have we got here? This one here. We've got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So what she talks about is overthinking, stress, problems, worry, surrender, good news coming, and solutions. So obstacles or challenges. Divine Feminine. Sometimes you go into your headspace and you overthink, or you create stories based on your past, that you project the energy forward into tomorrow and create things that don't exist, okay, out of fear. And that's how sometimes your resistance plays out and your fear plays out, rather than simply surrendering and accepting what is and loving self, rather than thinking about an external situation, circumstance, experience, or person, then you overthink and analyze and create problems that don't exist. So I feel like the challenge or the obstacle is really inviting you to step into the energy of surrender, which means I accept all that is in this very moment, and to be more conscious and more present with focusing on the solutions and aligning your energy with the solutions moving forward, so that you can really step into more of your strength and create beautiful stories that flow from joy and love and unconditional acceptance. Now, what are the opportunities for the Divine Feminine in the next few weeks? And I will come back and place all of this together and give you some couple of tips to move you forward in the next few weeks. So Divine Feminine, and we do have an eclipse coming up in the middle of this, so some of the energies may be a little bit erratic is the word I'm hearing, and maybe quite intense for some of you, particularly Divine Feminines. Just remember to anchor it and ground it into the earth. If you need help and support to do that, please check my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au, for details. Okay, let's come back to what's the opportunities in the next few weeks for the Divine Feminine. This one here, Seven of Swords. Okay, interesting, Seven of Swords. And the words on this one are juggling, insights, intelligence, initiation, new awareness, take a chance, and success. So I feel like there's lots of ideas coming in, there's lots of opportunities flowing in. I feel like there's an opportunity to use your intellect, not overthinking. Use the intellect in a way that empowers you and moves you forward. Have your heart and your head work together to focus on your purpose, focus on the divine bigger picture. Okay, what's the higher perspective here? In, again, looking at divine love. Choose to see divine love in everything. And what I feel like is, if you do that, you're being initiated into your new beginning. And to do that, you need to let go of the past. So there's an opportunity coming your way that really steps you into that next level of love and unconditional love, support, joy, abundance, wealth, support, all of those things that you've been asking for, and acceptance, of course, with self. So I feel like in the next 2 weeks for the Divine Feminine, there really is an opportunity to see the divine in everyone and everything. Okay, allow yourself to see that higher perspective. Ask Spirit, Universe, God, Source to show you that highest perspective, show you the divine in everyone. Okay, now I want to do some cards, and I'll come back and tie it all together for union. So I want one card from this deck, my Twin Flame Journey deck, which is available for purchase on my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au. So I want a card for union, and it's this one here. Three of Pentacles. Perfect. And the words that go along with this one is build, teamwork, partnership, security, home, approval, use tools, and you are supported. So I feel like with the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine at the moment, the way to come into union and the way to come into connection and acceptance and unconditional love is to know that you're a partnership, know that you're a team, and that you both have the tools and techniques that you need in order to come into that divine union. And whether that's clearing, healing, aligning, whether that's transforming, shifting, creating new stories, whether that's clearing out the past, whether that's clearing out people in your life, opportunities that you need to open up and allow to come in, just know that you are building at the moment. So remember, we have the beautiful divine masculine that's opening and having confidence and courage to take a leap of faith, and the divine feminine to stop the overthinking and to use the intellect to bring in those opportunities. So this card here about partnership, remember, you're on each other's side. That's divine love. So remember to build and work together in partnership, in union, and to focus on what you're building and creating together as a team from that higher perspective, and to see the divine in each other and in union and in source and in everyone and everything that you experience. Now, the last card that I want to give is from the Lover's Oracle, and it's this card here. I felt the need to bring through a message for everyone going through twin flame journey at the moment, and to really what it is that you're being asked and invited to flow with at the moment, so that you can bring in, and I've got two cards here. The first one is this one here, and it says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So some of you really need to hear that message as a confirmation, as a leap of faith, as a physical sign from your twin that you are connected and in union already, and to trust and know that and to accept that. I am thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And the second one is this one here, and it says, you couldn't ask for anything better. It says, twin flames, your passions ignite. So please know and trust that you are loved, that you are twin flames, you are connected, you are in union, there is no separation, and to embrace more acceptance of where you're at the moment rather than resisting it. It is all unfolding in divine timing and for a divine purpose. Okay, the thing that I want to invite you, the tool or technique that I want to invite you to embrace in the next few weeks, is around really opening your heart. So practice opening your heart. Bring those shoulders back. Bring your breath into that heart space. Seeing, feeling, knowing that there is a golden ball of energy that comes down from source. As you breathe into your heart space, bring that golden ball of energy down through the head, through the throat, and down into the heart space. Just take 5 minutes every morning to breathe that golden ball of energy into your heart, and allow it to open your heart and expand. See it, feel it, know it is expanding throughout your energy field, bringing you abundance, joy, love, peace, acceptance, support, wealth, blessings, miracles. Open it and allow it to then expand out into your home, expand out into your family, your loved ones, expand out into your neighborhood, expand out into the city. Really feel it. Expand out into the whole world, and really allow that beautiful golden ball of energy to open your heart space for the next 2 weeks, and see the divine in everyone and everything. So if you would like to know a little bit more about the channeled readings, twin flame readings and guidance that I provide for you individually, jump on my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au. I also do coaching programs for those of you in twin flame journey who would like a little bit of extra help and support to move through. If you are also interested in taking time out from your everyday life and really getting one-on-one focused attention, come and join us on the next retreat, Keys to the Heart retreat. in September, 10th of September, which is the month of love in Latin America. So jump on my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au. For the month of July, there is a special on if you and a friend want to come to the Keys to the Heart retreat. Email me, thebarefootmedium@hotmail.com.au for details. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Barefoot TV. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on Facebook, Leanne the Barefoot Medium, and subscribe to the Barefoot Tribe. Have a beautiful and amazing week. See the divine in you. I see the divine in you. Open your heart to more love, joy, and happiness in your everyday world.